Hi guys, welcome to Top Quality Fix channel. On today's video I'm going to show you how to do an iPhone 6s repair from start to end. Just follow me and you'll be just fine getting this baby back into new conditions. Alright guys, this is all you're going to need to get this repair done. We have a flat tool, Phillips pentacle to go to the bottom screws, another flat tool, some tweezers and a flat tool. That should be enough to get this repair done. Plus I'm going to need a heat gun just for a few here and there touch-ups, but not much. So you're probably going to need that. You don't really need it, but it's recommended to use it. Let's just get this going. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is take these two screws out, bottom ones. This screwdriver that I'm using only does these screws. That's it. You're not going to use it for anything else besides these bottom screws on the iPhone. Okay. Now with a flat tool, I'm going to reach in here from the bottom between the frame and the screen. I'm going to put it inside, and with my nail I'm going to keep it open like that, and with my other finger I'm going to slide across so it gets the glue undone. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. The foam became undone already. Therefore we can go ahead and start removing all the screws from the inside so we can go ahead and get this screw replaced. Now I'm going to get a regular Phillips and start unscrewing these 4 screws. It's a metal bracket, as you can see, right? Let me see if I can get it right there. You see the 4 screws right there that holds that metal bracket, and that covers the screen connectors, which I think is like 3 of them, but we check it out when we open it. Let's get to it. One, 2, 3, and 4. I always try to keep all the screws in one place, just the same way I take them out, the same way I put them. As you can see, you see the 4 screws right there. It's on the same position that they go back in. Most of them are the same, but this one on the corner is a little bit different. You just gotta make sure that that one goes back in there. It's a little bit longer than the rest of them. Then you get the screws out, then you get the plugs undone from the screen. They just pop in, out. You should be up and running. I normally get this clean a little bit with a toothbrush, just the connectors, just to make sure that there's nothing in them when you put the new screen. So once you get that done, you can just put it away for now. Now what you're going to do is you're going to start removing these 3 screws. They hold the bracket that holds the front camera. It attaches it to the screen. So there's 3 screws right there. They need to be removed. Let's just get those 3 done. This metal bracket, once you get those 3 screws out, you just lift it And there is your front camera, facing camera for selfies. It's right over there. So you're just gonna lift it up, and underneath that you're gonna see the earpiece, which is right there. And you're just gonna grab it with your fingers, pull it out, and that should be it. Now you have the flex by itself, and I'll show you how to get that out in just a second. Now on the bottom of the phone there's your home button, and there's also a metal bracket across it that covers it, and you also put pressure on it so you can actually press it. So there's 3 screws to that, which is, let me see if I can focus for you guys. It's right there. You got one there, one there, and one there. Let's cut these 3 screws out. Whoever repaired this before he didn't put that screw over there, so I just pulled 2 out, so I'm gonna have to replace that with another one. Then that should be it. At this point, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get these tweezers. At least this is how I do it. There's other ways, I'm sure, but I mean, this is the easier way that I can think. This is where I use my heat gun. So what I do is I pull this camera out a little bit towards this side, hold it with my finger, and use the heat gun right over there for like 4 seconds. That should be good enough. Once you do that, you just lift with the tweezers, comes undone, as you can see. And if you see that gold square right there, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a gold. Let me try to focus a little bit there. See, that's your microphone right there, your top microphone. When you use speakerphone, that's what works. So you're gonna have to lift it with your tweezers also. There you go, it came undone, and there's your flex cable for your front camera out already. Now on the bottom there's your connector right there for your home button. So you're just gonna get it undone. You just lift it from here up. That's it. It's already undone. You just lift your home button from the other side. You just put your finger on there and lift it and grab it, and you should be all good to go. It's already out. So now this screen right here, there's nothing else you gotta get out of this screen. Normally you have to. There's a few screws on the side and on this side as well. But nowadays the screens that you buy online or anywhere, they should come with at least this metal bracket. And I'm gonna show you on this one that we're about to open right now. Get this screen out of here. See, this screen comes exactly the same with your metal bracket. So all you need to put back in is the home button and the top camera with the earpiece, and you'll be up and running. Let's just get that done. Gotta remove this paper. This little sticker that comes with every brand new screen, I always remove it. I don't like it. It's annoying. Okay. Now let's just get the stuff back into the phone. Let's start with the home button. You just place it on the metal. It should fit right in. Then obviously you just plug it into the plug right there. You can't miss it. It's the only plug that goes into on the side. Like that. It should look just like that. Once you got that on, go ahead and put the metal bracket. Always remember the metal bracket, this corner right here. See if I can focus. Sorry guys, it just doesn't really, it goes underneath that metal bracket. It sits just like that. Okay. Once you have that in, just put the 3 screws back on there. Same way they came out. Remember to always keep everything organized, because otherwise you will get lost with these screws. They're really tiny. I think I found another one from this one right here that was missing. No, that one don't work. Let me see if I can find one that will go on there. Yeah, it's in there. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna put you're gonna take this sticker out because it has the glue for you to be able to glue in this microphone back on place. This is the way I do it. I hold this with my finger. I get the gold square thingy, which is the microphone, and I put it right on the glue that I just removed from the new screen, and it just sits there like that. Now you put it down, you align the proximity sensor on the top of the screen right there, the bottom. They go right into those two spaces on the top of the screen. They just fit right in, no big deal. Then you get the earpiece with those 4 pins obviously facing up, because they need to touch those 4 pins on the flex cable. See right there, right there. So it goes face up like that, and then you just put the cable over the earpiece. Just gotta make sure it's all lined up right. Once it is, that those are touching. If they don't touch, you won't be able to hear nothing when people call you. So you just gotta make sure that that's lined up right. Then you put this metal bracket the same way it came out, which is it only goes one way in. It doesn't go any other way. And there you go. Then you just attach those 3 screws back into that metal bracket. Now that all those 3 screws are in, we're pretty much almost done with this repair. So all you gotta do is attach the new screen into the foam now. This is the way I do it. I grab the screen with one hand, and with the other hand I start pushing down on those flexes. There you go. Now you gotta feel that nice clicking noise, otherwise they're not in. You see? So I think before I put the bracket back in to cover those cables, I normally, what I do, not everybody does it like that, I check that all the other screws on the phone are tight, especially this vibrate engine, to vibrate. Sometimes that's loose, so since it's open, I normally tie them up. I check all of those. They seem to be everything fine. And before I even put this bracket, I also turn the phone on to make sure it's good. On this case, the phone was dead, so but at least I can see the cable asking me to plug it in, which that tells me right there that the LCD and the screen is good. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it all the way. So I put the metal bracket back in, and now we're gonna put those 4 screws that we first took out here. Once you put those 4 screws back in, you're going to close it, starting from the top, like that. You see those little, it's like hooked, I guess. So you just put them right there on the top first, like that. You just, if you feel like that, that's good. Then you grab it from the top like that. You get it aligned, and you close it. And there you go. That's how you close the iPhone. Let's just put the bottom screws back in. And we are done. Just gotta make sure it works. I'm gonna put it back to charging and see how it goes. Alright guys, we just finished with this repair. iPhone 6 back to brand new, like I told you. If you like what you see and you like to see more videos of top quality fix repairs, please subscribe down below and you get notifications on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.